When there is a social justice or a social angle to a movie and that movie is not doing as well as it could be doing and should be doing, and most people would have expected it would do before the movie was made or before the movie was promoted in a certain way, in an SJW way. What happens is that you start to see articles with really, really dumb things, and the reviews always talk about things that have nothing to do with the actual quality of the movie, rather with some sort of messaging that is behind the whole thing and how important this movie really is for the greatness of the female spirit or the great American dream. Instead of whether or not this was a fun, entertaining movie that I should go ahead and drop my money on. They don't care about that. Let's talk about it. So first one here, this is like the first article I want to say because this shows you exactly what happens when you can't figure out nice things to say about a particular movie. Women are cheering a small moment in Birds of Prey where Harley Quinn hands Black Canary a hair tie. What woman is cheering for a hair tie? This whole idea is just like, is it really that important to people? Director Kathy Yan tells Insider the movie came from a conversation with screenwriter Christina Hodson where the latter thought it was crazy how all these women have perfect blown out hair in all these other action films. Well, you could say that about the men in a lot of action films too, where they would actually continue to look well dressed, and there's a lot of things. This is a stupid point, and that's my point. That who gives a shit? This is what you worried about when you were making the film, whether or not the hair was blown out. I mean, should she pass her a hair tie? How about making a really fucking awesome movie? How about that? Let's see what's going on here. We have, from Deadline, Birds of Prey not okay with 33 million plus opening weekend. This is the second update midday from today. It's not looking so spectacular for Warner Brothers' Harley Quinn movie Birds of Prey, which is seeing a Friday of 12.6 million, including last night's dismal $4 million take. So you sat there, you worried so much about, passing a hair tie and all that good stuff. You didn't worry about making a good movie. You didn't worry about making it attractive. When they went to promote this movie, they didn't worry about whether or not they were going to alienate 50% of the fan base. Because young males are 50% of the fan base. Probably even more than that. Then they didn't worry about, when they were deciding to make this movie a hard R, that the majority of Harley Quinn fans that are female are young females who can't go and see this movie now. They can't go and see this movie because it alienated them. So you alienated the males with the way that you were promoting it as a almost feminist, because that's what they're doing. And I don't want to hear this crap out. That's not what they're doing. That is exactly what they're doing. They did it with this movie. They did it with Terminator Dark Fate. They did it with Charlie's Angels. These mashups that are like these female empowerment mashups. It's ridiculous. This person says, we'll give this DC Suicide Squad a chance to try and take off before we pluck its feathers in full, but I will say this. It's a lazy R movie full of F-bombs, and it feels in its bones like a PG-13 movie. That's a huge issue there. To have a movie that is like dropping F-bombs like crazy, that is just like ultra violent, but then have it so sparkly and having it so like it literally it's like attracting it's doing everything it can to attract a younger audience in a bad way, in a way that they shouldn't be. You know, there's a reason why ours are ours, right? There's a reason why ours are ours. And a lot of little girls are going to go see this movie and think that, you know, I'm not even going to say that. I'm not going to say that because I don't think that these sort of movies or any movies at all, to be honest with you, have that much of an influence. I think it gets something that gets put in the back of your head. You remember it, but it's not going to change your fucking personality. But it will stop parents from taking their kids to see it because they don't want their kids exposed to that bullshit. And you know what? They're saying word of mouth would be good. Well, the word of mouth that's going to come out is, man, this fucking movie is a bunch of F-bombs and stuff. It's an R-rated movie. Don't take your fucking kids. Let's take a look right here at some of the reviews from Rotten Tomatoes. And this is the stuff that I'm talking about here. You have, when you look at these reviews, it's not over the content. It's always some added bullshit. Look at this first one here from the Mary Elizabeth Williams from Salon.com. Come for the ass kicking, stay for the takedown of rape culture. What the fuck does that even mean? Why would I want to go see a movie about the takedown of rape culture? You don't have to choose between Scorsese and superheroes. Let go of the guilt. Feel free to embrace these lesser spotted birds. That made absolutely no fucking sense. The title might trumpet Harley Quinn's emancipation, but she again feels like a character trapped in a movie that's mediocre at best. This is the first one right here so far that's actually talked about the content, the quality of the movie. I know it's pointless to review the film they didn't make, but underneath this clangy, pounding, speedy, thin, energetic confetti shower of a movie is a collection of missed opportunities begging to be noticed. There's a lot of splatter shit. Let's look at another good review. The film strikes oil over and over again, shaping a sharp narrative around a typically chained character and impressively grading a DCEU that's felt tapped for years. That again, what the fuck does that even mean? And when the hell has Harley Quinn felt chained? Harley Quinn has been an awesome character since this right here. Since Batman the Animated Series. She's been an awesome character. She has a fantastic episode in here that's like dedicated to her, and she has a couple of episodes actually. She has Harley's Holiday, right? Or is it Harley's Vacation? Anyway, she's had this story told already. A bunch of times. Harley Quinn has had great stories told in the comics. Why are they acting like this chick has been just Joker's slave the entirety of her existence? I'll tell you why. Because they don't know anything about Harley Quinn. They don't know anything about Birds of Prey. They don't know anything about the Joker. They don't know anything about Batman. They don't know about the animated series. They don't know about the movies. They don't know about anything. Everything is a cursory, it's surface level with them. They can't get deep into anything. Roby is again fun as this lethal baby doll, and Perez, Winston, Basco, and Journey Smollett Bell are all strong enough too. The movie belongs to its outsized performances, the self-aware humor of Hodson's script, custom designer Aaron Benek's eye-popping array of fantastical pieces, and cinematographers Matthew LeBlanc's eye for the playful, colorful, and unconventional. I love this one because you go from this wordy mess of a fucking paragraph to just this one. To put it bluntly, Birds of Prey is a mess, but so is Harley Quinn. How fitting. Look at this. Wordy bullshit. Again, well, this isn't really wordy bullshit. It's just bullshit. And then you got this beautiful one here. Harley keeps her ruthless, devil-may-care iconic status, but she is not the same in the same movie as the Birds of Prey. I don't know what that means, but whatevs. An unholy and sadistic mess. That's what I felt when I looked at those previews. It looked like it was just a hot mess of a bunch of stuff going on. And I don't know. Margot Robbie's Harley Quinn epic is not as gargantuanly god-awful as Suicide Squad, but slapping the topical theme of female empowerment on a story that trucks in business as usual blood and guts does not qualify as a game changer. Birds of Prey has a shaky start. It gets a bit too infatuated with its own conceits. But when it settles into the character quieter stories and the main action, it nails it. It's 110%. Yeah. This movie is a hot mess. I don't trust any of these reviews, the good ones or the bad ones. I'm going to watch it when it comes out on DVD or Blu-ray or, digital streaming devices. I'm not going to watch it in the theater because I don't want to support this type of DCEU movie anymore. I don't want the Suicide Squad style of movie. I don't want Suicide Squad 2. Even though it's being directed by James Gunn, I don't want it. I want the DCEU to get away from this style of movie. I don't want to see any more of these pseudo-feminist empowerment movies. I just want to see good movies with good stories. And this one just did not capture me at any point during his promotion to deserve my money. Margot Robbie is a talented actress. Ewan McGregor is a talented actor. I don't know these other ones. I've always enjoyed Rosie Perez since White Man Can't Jump. That's how far back I take Rosie Perez. But it's just not enough for me to go see these movies. And the promotion after the fact has just made it even more undesirable. Margot Robbie's interviews have made it more undesirable because you see what the intention is with this movie and the message that it's trying to send out, and it's a false equivalency message. So that's about it. No more on the Birds of Prey. If you like the content of this channel, please like, share, and subscribe. And thank you so much for watching this video. I will catch you on the other side.